objective. I see one there. Enemy position marked there. Scanning the area.
Good work, Fury. This helps.
Done. Transmitting results. Combat drone activated. Time to shine, buddy. Grenade! Watch out! Got one. Got a hostile. Uh-oh, ducky gunners up.
Copy that. Bring it.
Heavy gunners spotted. Let's order them up. Nice shot, boss. Rocky gunner about to shoot.
Running for cover.
HVT's on the move. Bad guy in sight. Careful, take cover. Traffic coming our way. Grenade! I'm on my way. Got a breacher. Enemies hit. Drone's out of juice. We lost it. You're all set. Go fleet. Starting scan. Know that? You need to check those moves fast. Grenade, hit the deck. Stay focused. Copy, boss. Moving. Ready to shoot on your mark.
How long you got to stay out here? It's nothing. So what? You get paid the same either way.
Acquiring target. On your toes, everyone. We got hostiles in the area. Locked. Ready to shoot. I got a hostile over there. Prepared to fire.
Huh. Strange. I'm going to see what's up. Okay, I got you.
That's it. We're clear. The VIP's trying to jet, maneuvering to the target. Wake up. Hostiles in the area. Enemy is on alert. Stay quiet. Way to go, Ghost Lead. Getting in position.
Ghost Actual, this is Nomad.
Good, you're here. Russian intelligence has helped us make sense of the enemy's organization. Should make your job a little easier. As we could already guess, each target on the list has a specific
Closing
function,
from distance.
whether R&D, strategy, or combat applications. Take one out,
Could the
and the plan
world
has to
goes.
adapt.
There's a shit.
With each elimination, the likelihood of success drops significantly and gets us closer to Stone. Get them all, and he'll have to surface.
Roger. Nomad out.
Damn it! Where the hell are they? Bastard dead!
I got a hostile over there. I'll size him up. Starting scan. Ready, ghost lead. Be careful. Turret ahead.
Still here. Somewhere.
Target escaped. We're good, boss.
Solid work.
Got a hostile.
They're somewhere out there.
There's a minigunner. Nothing to engage, ghost lead. Copy. On the heavy. Got one. Over there.
Damn it! Where the hell are they?
Ready, boss? Okay, let me see what we got here. Dead. All of them.
Nice shooting.
Be careful. There's a lot of them. You're bleeding out, boss. Find some cover. I hit one. Gonna toss a grenade.
Nice going.
And put him up. That is the target. Shit.
Good. You got it.
Target hit. This calls for a live one. Got him. Nomad. Drones deactivated. Smoked him. He's down.
Okay. Let's find him.
Hostile down.
Focus, man!
Sweet.
If you see those assholes, kill them.
Target area clear.
What? Who are you? What are you doing here? This.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing here? No, no, no! Shit.
Check yourself, Ghostly. That was a local. On your toes. We got hostiles nearby. Got a hostile.
Check your rounds. Make sure you got a full load. No problem. I can't believe one generator powers
see one there.
everything here. That's some cutting-edge shit, man.
Yeah, but it takes an army of us to keep them locked down.
Shit.
That's the one. All clear here.
No!
Tech move.
What is it?
Operator's hit. I see a commander on the target. That guy spotted. Roger, getting in position. Set here. Bagman on site here. Nice. A money man. Moving to position. Eyes on the hostile. Prepared to fire.
room.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss. Got one. Over there.
Damn it, Fox.
There's a gun turret. Shit. We could turn it on them. I got eyes on the CO. Got a hostile. Moving to engage. Bad guy spotted. Let me get in position. Ready here. Moving to the target. All over it, ghost lead. Target locked. Target's eliminated.
Good hits.
Drone overhead. ID'd an enemy position. Enemy fighter over there. Deploying combat drone.
Always good to have more firepower.
Breacher. I marked the sniper. Sniper getting ready. You're fading, Ghost Lead. You need to find some cover. There's a shithead over there. Jenny, got one there. Sniper, he's about to shoot. Hostile hit. They have a turret. Throwing a live one. Enemy location.
That'll show him.
Got one. Over there. Battery swing. Drone's out of the game. Good shooting, boss.
The extra firepower would have helped. Tell me everything you know.
Right back
That's all. There's nothing left.
there. Hostile.
You're dead, asshole!
Enemy position marked there.
How you like that shit?
Go. Results online.
Get! I'm going in!
Closing some distance. Sniper inside. We're good, boss.
Got anything you want to tell me?
I told you everything.
Smoked him.
Give me more information now.
That's all the information I have. That's it.
Grenade fired. Hostile in sight.
Down do some damage.
You want a piece of me?
I got a hostile over there.
You're focused, man! Gonna light your ass up! I hit him! Welcome!
Fox. You're the stupidest smart guy on the island. I got you, pal. Come on. We're going to Air One.
Stop! Stop! Stop. Ayana. Your friend, Hill? He took Ayana.
Josiah. Josiah Hill.
That woman who killed me knows where.
All right, come on, Fox. You can do this. Okay? You just think of Harmony.
She's all I... What would she think of me if I didn't try and help a friend? If I did nothing?
Get on your feet, Fox. You can do this. Damn it, Fox.
Good kill. We got a heavy. Copy. Target the heavy's head. Watch for the heavy gunner. Hostile spotted! Drones airborne. Oh yeah.
Let's take it!
Get some cover, Nomad. You gotta get patched up. Hold on. I'll come and heal you. There it is.
Shit! Gotta cool this thing down!
Hit it where it hurts.
Forces out here!
Heavy down.
Objectives barred.
Combat drone's battery is drained.
Could have used that.
Loadout. Techmap.
Mads will be damn pleased to know you're here.
Keep an eye on any stocks from the outcasts. If you see someone sick, give them a hand. Make sure you do it in a way that's sanitary.
Jace.
Did you find my dad?
I'm sorry, kid.
Don't say it.
Harmony.
If you don't say it, it isn't true. If he doesn't say it, Daddy's alive. Don't let him say it, Jace. Don't let him.
I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm so sorry. And Yana?
I know where she is. I can bring her back. I couldn't help Fox, but I can bring her back.
Please, try. Save Yana. There's no one else.
Explain something to me. This Titan program. Why in the hell would you think it was a good idea to build giant killing machines? Aren't lethal drones enough?
I recognize that smaller drones are already deadly and far more cost-efficient, but I was influenced.
Walker.
He was always complaining that the existing drones didn't have enough media presence. These days, wars are fought on television screens. He wanted Titans that could exude charisma and raise hope and simultaneously suffocate the spirit of a nation.
Sounds charming.
I find that once I'm given a task, my inspiration is fueled by the vacuum. I knew that what Walker wanted was entirely unnecessary for counterterrorism, but I got carried away. Now I shudder to imagine what he intended the whole time.
You're not the only one. I'm gonna miss Fox.
I already do.
What was his job, anyway?
He was a mathematician, but unofficially, he was the Pexplo Man.
What is that? Some indie superhero reference?
Pexplo Man is an abbreviation for the Perpetual Exploding Man. It's the title of an old sci-fi novel we both read. It's about a telepathic private eye, very inside joke. We called Fox Pexplo Man around the office because he was just so enthusiastic. His reaction to every good idea was like his mind was blown.
Yeah. Surprised he kept Ayana being his source of secret. Figured he'd brag about something like that.
He had a good spirit, you know, but it shows you. You never really know another person, what they're thinking.
Unless you're a telepathic private eye.
Yeah, Pexplo Man.
Tell me what else you know about Miles. I've only met him unofficially.
You know those guys who are somehow everywhere? Know everyone? That was Miles.
Made a lot of intros, huh?
He made all the introductions. He introduced me to a whole new network of people, and I put them all on my team.
He sounds like the kind of government contact an entrepreneur would love to have.
I'm not an idiot. I knew he had his own goals. I just never imagined they'd include taking over my own company.
Hey, at what point did you stop being a part of Walker and Stone's plan?
I told you. They took the company from me.
And that's why you ran.
They were supposed to be running their test of the lethal drones out in the Thar Desert in Rajasthan. Instead, they tested their linchpin models.
What's a linchpin model?
Their idea is that killing a key individual, a linchpin, will put a chain of events in motion that will cause a desired outcome.
Like killing Franz Ferdinand started World War I.
They wanted to start some chaos between India and Pakistan. The models were flawed, but it almost worked. I tried to put a stop to it. That's why they took over. That's why I had to run.
Why would they be sending those drones off in a submarine? How many are in there?
Dozens? Hundreds? Whatever they're planning has to be massive. With just a handful of drones, using efficient linchpin algorithms, they can start a war in any politically tense area. The real question is, why would anyone want to start a war? Or bootstrap events provoking a series of wars?
This is too big. Miles can't be the only person in CIA involved. Can't be the only person in government involved.
It's probably more than one government. Too many innocent people will die.
We won't let that happen. We can't let that happen. This guy, Trey Stone, doesn't make things easy.
He always seemed kind of ambitious. He and
Walker mentioned Stone before, but never in a friendly way. I take it he isn't very likable.
He's a creep. But I've had to work with all kinds of people before. Sometimes you talk...
Did he get the job done?
I don't actually know. He kind of insulated himself. As a subcontractor, I couldn't supervise him the way I did other people. I had to trust Walker when he said things were going well.
Hey, I've been hearing about that World 2.0 stuff. And maybe the world needs a software patch, but a utopia? Really?
People out there in the rest of the world, they think the Earth's dying. They have this belief in scarcity.
And World 2.0 would fix that?
It was more about fixing that mentality. I wanted to show the rest of the world.
And how about now?
It's still an abundant universe. That hasn't changed.
No getting away from that?
No. I'm probably not as brave as I want to be either.
How did you buy Aroa in the first place?
I didn't buy it. I leased it. Aroa is technically part of New Zealand, but the U.S. had leased it for years.
Yeah. That's why there's the old naval station. But wouldn't it have been easier to rent a chunk of California or something? I'm sure there's a big stretch of Mojave that nobody wants.
Yeah. The abandoned naval station here piqued our interest initially, hoping we could piggyback on the Cold War infrastructure. That was a wash. But once we had visited Aroa, its biodiversity won us over. Good Hope Mountain has ice, Infinity is surrounded by fields, and the swamps of Finn Bog sport as harsh a conditions as any good drone tester could wish for. We fell in love with the place. I bought the lease from the U.S. government.
And now these are your islands. No government but Skeltech.
Well, avoiding government regulation was a factor.
Oh, I'll bet it was. When did you get away from using dollars?
You like the Screds?
I don't understand them.
They're a cryptocurrency. As much as we could, we wanted to get away from the control of international...
But it's a made-up...
All money is made up. It only has value because we all agree on it as a medium of exchange. Everyone in Aurora agrees to use Screds. And Skeltech makes sure to create a limited...
So if we all agree to use your play money instead of dollars, the economy still...
Money's only worth what you think it's worth.
My mind... blown. Listen, I get that Maddox isn't exactly warm and friendly. But why do people hate her?
They don't hate her as much as they fear humanity's evolutionary...
Whoa, that's a little intense.
Grace Maddox is in charge of Skeltech's transhumanist research, Project Deus.
Yeah, she's also...
Sure. She's really effective. I gave her a huge...
You give it to her?
Ayana Puri, my CFO, wouldn't let me. So Maddox cut costs. Instead of spending the time to perfect a true quantum computer, she developed a DNA-based computer.
And you know what she's doing with that?
She plans to download her mind onto that computer. I know it sounds a little crazy and unbelievable, but someone will do it.
You sure this
And she
virus
should
is
be
gonna work?
first. Absolutely. It's
Machine learning.
But our opponent, the system.
I hope so, genius. I hope so. So, what does a billionaire arms dealer do? You know, whenever he's not.
Skeltech is responsible for an extensive catalog of inventions.
I'm listening.
Our first economically viable autonomous machine was the Skell Farmer, a harvester capable of recognizing the range and rightness.
So explain to me how you got here.
Our next invention, the Skell Transporter, was the first affordable smart delivery device, a new step.
Could be useful.
Our Cherubim City and Sky models behave like mobile CCTV.
I'll keep that in mind.
My point is that I have dedicated my life.
Well, let's see if we can make sure your legacy's intact at the end of this. Genius. I need you to tell me everything.
Of course. It all started with two basic military training drones. The Incubus for ground and its airborne sister, the Succubus. They were then multi-purpose, giving birth to new models. Eamon and his flying sibling Murmur were taught to patrol areas in...
I'm sure they're all...
Behemoths are massive tank-like machines with incredible firepower. You'll mostly find them guarding
Thanks, Genius. Wish me luck. Genius, what's this thing keeping people in?
The drone perimeter. We're calling it Operation Citadel.
Any weak spots?
The perimeter is made up of different interlocking sectors, and each sector has its own drone swarm.
I could see that system working for surveillance, but it took out my chopper without firing a shot.
The swarms, they're made up...
You made an artificial birds?
No. We made artificial birds to do the job of bees. Pollination. It's Stone and Walker who militarized our swarms to create...
People after power. Skeltech needs to start thinking more like its
Suppose
clients.
Well,
you used...
Okay, we used...
Against
Our drone security...
You were afraid...
We do get spies from time to time. Don't tell the shareholders, but the more our tech discoveries are disseminated throughout the world, the better
Walker's
off it'll
dead.
be. You? But I was worried
Yeah.
about the safety of our staff.
He was middle
Blimey.
management.
I
know.
I just never
You know that-
imagined the
you'll get
antibiotics
rich
trying
trying
to
to
be
get
right
rid
on
of
the
the
illness. I've had to
Hey, what's
send
the
a
deal
lot
with
of
the
private
people on the
army
video
into the
screens?
abandoned
Had
U.S.
to be on a
military
pure
complex.
goodness.
Yeah.
I guess
Stone's been
not a
planning
bitch.
to
She's
take
not,
over
so
from
why
day
can't
one.
she
She seems so genuinely concerned
My colleague,
about the
Ayanna
employees
Pure,
who
in
have
trouble.
dealt with this.
No, I see
Focuses
she's
certainly
certainly
just
had
playing
an
office politics.
TechMed.
Nomad. I feel like... Because we didn't trust her when we should have. I feel like we
Yeah.
owe Ayanna.
I can help her.
Look, we really need
I
help
mean,
her now,
Sergeant
and we
Major
still need
Hill
her. She'll
has
know
her.
where the drone control...
I think I know Alright, where he took genius. her. I'll find her and...
Investigations. Objectives barred. Objectives barred. Takmuk.
Ghost Actual. Send traffic for Bukharov.
Major Pyotr Bukharov is the leader of Ravens Rock, codename Basilisk. He's an ultra-nationalist turned rogue, with requisite hatred of the U.S. Son of the late Vitaly Bukharov, the likely origin of the alliance with the conspiracy.
Ghost Actual, say again.
I found you, Ghost.
Who is this?
The leader of Ravens Rock. You might have heard of it.
Bukharov.
A little gift for you, Nomad. If you're fast enough, you may be able to save innocents from a horrible death.
Nomad, do you copy? Nomad?
You got stepped on, sir. Bukharov broke in. Need to follow his lead now.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too. Nomad out.